What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 423. Once again, we have not only artists fighting over snagging the #1 spot on the Billboard charts, but also trying to discredit those up there with them by claiming something's a little fishy. This time, we're talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine and his claims that Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber illegally purchased their #1 spot this week in order to beat him, which Ariana just responded to. On May 8th, Tekashi 6ix9ine released his first single since getting out of jail called Guba. And even though a lot of people are tired of hearing about it, you just can't deny that this song and the video for it gained a lot of traction. Whether it's actual fans or people who hate Tekashi but are still interested nonetheless, the visual became the fastest video in history to reach 100 million views on YouTube by an American artist, and to date, the track has racked up 46 million streams on Spotify alone. Even though, with all the attention he's been getting, he seemed like a shoo-in for getting his song to #1, there's a lot of competition this week, including Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj's remix to Say So, Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion's Savage remix, and Ariana Grande's collaboration with Justin Bieber, Stuck With You. So, on Monday, May 18th, the official Billboard Top 100 for this week was released, and Ariana and Justin snagged the #1 spot, with Guba falling into 3rd place. It's no surprise that after this news broke, Tekashi went straight to social media, complaining about the whole thing being rigged and alleging that Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber purchased enough units themselves to get into the top spot. He also says that Billboard disqualified millions of his own streams, which is what made him drop to #3. Here's what he had to say.
So listen, I want the world to know that Billboard is a lie. You can buy #1s on Billboard. I want that to register in your head. You can buy #1s on Billboard. Now let me tell you what happened. We was having an ongoing investigation just now. Silvio from Billboard, right? There's like probably 5 or 6 of them that come up with the charts with Nielsen and everything. Last Thursday, Ariana was Stuck With You submitted 60,000 units last second. With the investigation, we found this. They purchased half of those things with 6 credit cards. When we asked where was those 6 credit cards linked to, Billboard said we can't disclose that information. Understand this. They bought 30,000 and so units with 6 credit cards. 6 credit cards. Now, again, you're going to enjoy your #1. Explain how you buy 30,000 with 6 credit cards, right? Now, let me explain to you something. They don't want, Billboard doesn't want no one to know this. Now I understand why Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj say Billboard, like we used to look up to #1, to Billboard, but now it's like we know you can, it's all manipulated, right? It's all fabricated. You can buy #1s. This is what these artists do, right? And it's not fair. I want you to see this. Guba streamed 50 million streams. And this is what they're counting only. 50 million streams, right? They only counted, look what Billboard counts. They only counted 31 million. Billboard illegally disqualified 20 million streams so it can drop down and the people who bought the #1, which was Stuck With You, can go to #1. Look at this. 31 million, which places us at 38 points. When in 5th place, you were stuck at 32 points. 6 credit cards buys you 36 credit. Listen, you can buy #1s on Billboard. I'm letting you know that. We just did a whole investigation and their best answer was, we can't disclose that information. Now, Billboard, if you want to explain to all the hard-working artists out there, the hard-working artists that, and established artists at that, because there's a lot of established artists right now that don't get #1s and don't understand why. It's like looking at an apple, right? An apple sometimes is most likely red, right? There's green apples, but just look at this. There's apples that are red, right? And you're looking at an apple, and this is what we did with Billboard. Yo, explain how you deduct. If there's 50 million streams, right, on Guba, why only count 30 million, right? So it's like looking at an apple and say, I'm obviously looking at you and you're red, but you're not, but you're telling us it's not red. You got caught cheating red-handed, right? And say, no, we can't disclose that information. We can't. I want the world to know. You can buy number ones. If you're part of a label, just say, listen, I want part of my budget. Just buy me a number one record. Because that's what you're doing, right? And it's not fair to artists who work. I got the biggest record. Let's show you Guba, right? Compared to these other records. And if you want to compete with this is in 1 week, right? Zoom in on that. If you want to compete, this is 184 million, and you counted 30 million streams and disqualify everything else because Billboard.
We can go more into those allegations in a minute, but Ariana Grande did respond to 6ix9ine after he released this video, writing a long note both thanking fans and denying any claims that her spot in the charts isn't valid. Here's what she had to say in response. Thank you to everybody who supported this song, this cause, and made this happen. We love you so much. There's so much to celebrate today. However, I would like to say a few things. Anyone who knows me or has followed me for a while knows that numbers aren't the driving force in anything I do. I'm grateful to sing, grateful to have people who want to listen, grateful to even be here at all. I didn't have any number ones for the first 5 years of my career, and it didn't upset me at all because from the bottom of my heart, music is everything to me. My fans are everything to me. I promise I couldn't ask for another effing thing. So, with this celebration today, I would like to address a few things which I don't usually do. I don't give my energy to drama or strange accusations normally, but this has gone a little too far. My fans bought the song. Justin's fans bought the song. Our fans bought this song. Never more than 4 copies each, as the rules state. They are ride or die motherfuckers, and I thank God every day that I have them in my life. Not just when they fight for us to win, even when I ask them not to, as I did this week, but because they're some of the greatest people I know. Sales count more than streams. You cannot discredit this as hard as you try. To anybody that is displeased with their placement on the charts this week, or is spending their time racking their brain thinking of as many ways as they can to discredit hardworking women, and only the women for some reason, I ask you to take a moment to humble yourself. Be grateful you're even here, that people want to listen to you at all. It's a blessed position to be in. I've had a lot of almost number ones in my career, and I never said a goddamn thing because I feel grateful to even be here, to want to be heard at all. And you should feel that way too. Congratulations to all my talented ass peers in the top 10 this week, even number 3. And thank you to Billboard for this honor, and thank you to everybody who helped us raise a lot of money for a very important cause this week. Love you all a lot. We've seen this happen so many times over the past couple of years, whether it was Nicki Minaj versus Travis Scott, or most recently both Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber begging their fans for streams to win against Roddy Ricch. I think there's a lot of different things at play here that led to the Hot 100 having Ariana and Justin at number 1 and Tekashi at number 3. For starters, a big majority of 6ix9ine streams came from YouTube views, which only count as 2/3 of a premium stream point. On top of that, like Ariana mentioned in her post, actual purchases count for more than a stream does, and across the board, more people were purchasing Stuck With You, which was actually the first song to crack the 100,000 sold barrier in a single week in over a year since Taylor Swift released Me back in 2019. I would assume at least part of that is because the sales were advertised as supporting COVID-19 relief efforts. Plus, they sold cassettes, CDs, and vinyl singles, while Tekashi had no physical music for sale. With that being said, I don't think that means Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber are in the clear, and I wouldn't be surprised if their label, management, etc. did purchase their single in order to push it to number 1. If you want some proof that Ariana specifically has had her team purchase her own music in the past, I've got an interesting clip to share. The CEO of Barstool Sports, Erica Nardini, used to work at a company called Backstage, where she worked with artists including both Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. In a video talking about the whole history of Barstool, Erica goes into detail on why she left the music space in order to transition into something so different, and she mentions having to go out and buy Ariana's CDs in order to quote-unquote juice some numbers.
I was at Backstage. I had a really rough week at Backstage. So Ariana Grande had a single going out, and I was trying to find a way to buy 5,000 CDs at Targets and Walmarts across the country and to get people to go buy physical CDs, which was bananas. And I was pissed. I just was like, this sucks. This is like so archaic. And I've worked at all these companies, I've done all these things. And like, I'm out trying to make like a bus tour to go to Walmarts and Targets to buy CDs to like juice some numbers.
So there's someone right there who worked with Ariana admitting that she was buying CDs in an effort to get fans to buy CDs themselves. I'm not saying Ariana is the one who told them to do this. There's honestly a pretty good chance she knows nothing about her team buying her albums and not her fans, but it happens. And if it happened before, it probably happened with Stuck With You, especially because the profits go to charity. So while 6ix9ine may be a troll and he may be annoying, he's not wrong. Ariana wasn't the first artist to have her team juice some numbers, and she certainly won't be the last, but regardless of how much shit Tekashi talks, this isn't something that we, as consumers, should ignore. My audio probably sounds a little different because after I recorded this, Braun decided to weigh in, who, if you don't know, manages both Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande. He commented on Ariana's post saying, "Beyond proud of you and honored to stand with you always. You both did something great for a great cause. Congrats. And you never have to stand alone, so let me be clear. Only domestic streams are counted for a domestic chart. If someone is counting their total, they aren't counting correctly. 2, we never disclose our sales until the end of the week. That is called strategy and is, and always has been, our policy. 3, Nielsen and Billboard rules state clearly one credit card can only buy max 4 copies. Anything above that, the entire amount gets thrown out. They review that. All must be confirmed," which it was. No one should discredit your amazing fan base with lies. 4, yes, there was an investigation this week, but it was into a video that has 6 times the amount of paid bot activity than the normal video. That video was not ours. Ariana, thank you for being so humble. Others should do the same. Also, this song is Ariana and Justin. Proud of them both. And the ultimate winner here is the charity that they're donating proceeds to. So, like I said, I do think that Ariana and Justin's team probably did juice the numbers, as Erica put in that clip. But I'm sure that 6ix9ine also had bots streaming his video on YouTube. Who really knows who got more genuine streams than the other one? But like I said, Ariana and Scooter are denying it, and 6ix9ine thinks that the whole industry has something against him and is trying to get him down. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. What do you think of Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber allegedly buying copies of their own single in order to get it to number 1? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, subscribe to the 423 for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye!